How can I protect my stateful devices like next-generation firewalls or VPN concentrators? DDoS attacks are on the rise. In fact, for the first time in history, the annual number of observed DDoS attacks crossed the 10 million attack threshold. One of the contributing factors to this growth is the increase in how networks are accessed by users and other devices, mainly due to the rise in work-from-home populations due to the pandemic. Some of the typical targets for the bad guys are stateful devices like VPNs used by the work-from-home employees, as well as firewalls that are also involved in network access management. In fact, 83% of the World Infrastructure Security Report respondents reported DDoS attacks in which overloaded firewalls and/or VPN devices contributed to an outage. This is up 21% from last year. Firewalls and VPNs are stateful devices, meaning they track network connection information like IP addresses, ports, and protocols. All this data collection activity is resource intensive because this information is kept in a table as part of what is generally referred to as stateful connection tracking. Memory for stateful tracking is always limited, and even high-performance devices capable of handling millions of connections are vulnerable to exhaustion-type DDoS attacks designed to overwhelm these systems by creating too many network connections to be able to track. Now that more employees are working from home due to the pandemic and beyond, attackers are taking advantage of the increased threat surface provided by the very VPN devices and firewalls that are used for access. In fact, even though these devices are an integral part of the security stack and the network protection strategy, outages have increased around targeting of these stateful devices. The availability of business-critical services is essential, and not just to avoid loss of revenue. This increase in DDoS attacks on stateful devices will affect your bottom line.